The more things change, the more they stay the same. State Cabinet has approved a return to the old days when 3 regional boards ran Tasmania's hospitals. The plan to bypass health department bureaucrats is expected to save money and bring in more funding from Canberra.
The Health Minister emerged from the final Cabinet meeting of the year with a long-awaited announcement. After 6 months of consultation, the Tasmanian Government has decided to seek approval to set up 3 local networks to run the state's hospitals.
I'm sure that the federal government will welcome this response.
The changes are part of the Commonwealth's national health reforms. The boundaries of the local hospital networks will mirror those of Tasmania's existing area health services.
3 is the only way to build upon the area health services without creating unnecessary bureaucracy.
We've always argued that this should have been a no-brainer. It's taken Michelle O'Byrne months to finally come to a conclusion that this is the right outcome.
Each network will have its own governing council and chief executive.
We'll still be requiring hospitals to undertake certain acts, but it'll be up to the local area hospital networks to make the decisions about how they provide those services.
This is good news on the face of it, but it's also an embarrassing backflip for Michelle O'Byrne. I mean, she's spent a lot of time arguing against, or at least being open to not having 3 networks.
The potential for cutting out a lot of bureaucracy is there, and we hope to see a lot of savings actually translated into shorter waiting lists and shorter waiting times.
Legislation enabling the reforms will be introduced into Parliament early next year. It'll see 60% of the state's health funding come from the Commonwealth, a prospect the Minister welcomes.
What we do know in Tasmania is that if we continue on the current health cost trajectory, that by 2025 the budget for health will consume the entire Tasmanian budget.
The state government expects to know whether the Prime Minister approves of its model by the end of the month. Markham, ABC News.